Okay, we're good to go with more Final Fantasy 14. I'm like, what is it trying to click on? There's an Aether. It's detecting the Aetherite. So, we're going to be pulling a little bit of double duty here. I'm going to run Vanguard a few more times for Glamour. But I'm going to run it in Q. So if it pops, I'm going to take it. I won't record it because we already did. Today is mostly going to be, I'm guessing, cutscenes and quests. I don't think we're making it to the next dungeon. Today is not going to be nearly as long of a stream as it was last time. This just so I can get some experience. The good thing about me running this dungeon as Pictomancer is if it pops, it'll restart the cutscene afterwards. Oh, right, I ran ahead and used the Aether. Right, I forgot I ran ahead and used the Aetherite. Still, I love this environment. It's almost as if it... I don't think... If I had to venture, because yeah, these buildings look really worn down. Like, way faster than it should be. I'm wondering if these are, like, from the other reflection. See, even the metal's rusted. And you know, I don't think the railroad team would let it get like this, because they were very passionate about taking care of the rail lines. Something is wrong. I was gonna say, is that a player? Yes, actually. Unless this is the, Yasloni of the other world. The other reflection. My theory is that, the stuff we're seeing is from the Tula or Turali of, whatever this reflection is. I'm gonna go with just calling it Reflection 9. As a reference to, the fact that I know there's an area called Solution 9, and that this is all very Final Fantasy 9. So here's a question, actually, because I haven't thought about doing another Final Fantasy stream for like a proper Final Fantasy game, not an MMO. I'm thinking Final Fantasy 16, but if people are interested, I also might do Final Fantasy 9. It's been a while since I played a proper Final Fantasy RPG. And I've never beaten 9. And my one mod, Dark Spirit Seer, swears by it. I figured I'd do the other runs of that dungeon, because I said I wanted to do other runs of it for glamour. Also because I need new accessories. But I figured it'd be faster for me to do the other runs with players and just easily work it into the stream. Graha, no. I don't want to get electrocuted. I'm only able to apply glamour plates in the towns. I think it has to be the main towns at that. Yeah, this looks ancient. This really is not good, super bad day.
home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here? And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
Wait, I saw you back in. Okay, we're like, wait, I seen you plot. Also, fuck yeah, the gun from the last dungeon is the one that they've been shooting me with, so I'm happy.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolja has told me a great deal about you.
Sorolja?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria.
Fuck! The shard had to be called...
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
This reflection had to be Alexandria. Because Alexander was a big part of Final Fantasy IX. I think it's the only time he's been plot relevant.
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
king?
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Zorulja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Then you are both behind the attack on Tulihiola.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception.
No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight. Zorulja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I. It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Ignore. Ignore.
Our aid? I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zorolja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the queen.
Indeed. But I was once...
Okay, well, I'll restart the recording when we get back to that part of the cutscene.
To fight?
We already heard this.
Zorulja rules along... It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before...
Our aid? I'll admit I cannot imagine King's...
We already got through... Okay, here we go. This is where we were.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it. A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
Because it hasn't been days. The time wasn't synced.
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasulani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know.
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliolol suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliolol. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barriers surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the First. Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope.
Yeah, we've been through this before, and I don't trust you.
In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them. Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides...
You're right.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tuliolol?
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolol.
I call bullshit.
So he alone is to blame.
I don't think so. I have a bad feeling.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Wonderful! If you would follow me.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't look like the most friendly of place.
Is that concern or suspicion? If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid? I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
I mean, yeah, no, you're not wrong, but I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I don't trust her at all. But I'm gonna do something really quick. Actually, no. What I'll do is, because this queues faster usually and gives a significant amount of experience. Though, let me see, am I near another? Doesn't matter. Let me see. Are we near? No, we are nowhere near one. So what I'm gonna do now is, before I continue the story, because Tuesdays are always are kind of the stream where I'm mixing in a lot of different stuff all at once. A lot of it is level grinding stuff for other classes. I want to get So my mindset of what I want to do is I want to get am I drawing a blank here? Oh yeah, okay. So the thing I want to do is I want to get Red Mage to level 91 so I can start running Red Mage in the dungeons to level up Red Mage. Since while yes, I do enjoy let me see here. Okay, so Odin, Leviathan, Ramu, Garuda. Okay, let's see here. I could do a couple of these actually solo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can only do 8 solo, but I have a lot of refresh, so I'm actually gonna quickly run these. So yeah, my mindset's going to be as, once Red Mage reaches level 91, I'm going to, as I'm running through the dungeon, running through the main campaign, I'm going to be running dungeons in the background as, Red Mage. I have a feeling if I was slightly faster, I might have just been... If I was faster with my casting, I might have been able to quickly switch over Swift Cast, Wing Motif, and then two-shot Ramu, like I did with Leviathan. The only reason I couldn't two-shot Leviathan was because Leviathan's really fast on proccing that invincibility. And like I said before, the nice thing about leveling Red Mage is I don't need to worry so much about loot because of the fact that Red Mage will be using the same gear as my Pictomancer. Okay, and then it was the Howling Eye. I mean, we can already see a significant jump. Like I was getting, I think, minute times before. But, like, this is ridiculous. I mean, granted, I would just use a machinist to do this before. Okay, there's my free 2,000 gil for the week. And this guy, this poor boss, I bullied the shit out of before. Like, Bravana is laughably easy. Because all of his abilities have such a long cast time, you could just power through it and just kill him. Honestly, easiest boss on the list. I think maybe besides Odin. Though Odin's always a little weird. Yeah, Odin, it could be either the easiest fight or one of the harder ones. There's like never an in-between with Odin. At least in my experience. So let's see here. Binding Coil, turn 3. Which one is turn 3? Oh, I know what turn 3 is. Fuck, it's this one. Yeah, as I'm going through this, though, my hope and plan is that while I'm running the main story as Pictomancer, we're probably going to end up running the raids, if I stream those, as Red Mage. Just because Red is my main. I love Pictomancer, don't get me wrong. I think Pictomancer is fun. But, I like being able to back up heal and back up res in case healers go down. I feel there will always be a place for a Red Mage in a party. I always get lost here. Is it... No, I think it's this one. That'll take me back over here. This one will take me back to the lower level. And then it's this one. God, I hate this area. I'm happy. Like, I do like the coils. Like, I don't despise them, but I am kind of happy that this is not the format that they took for raids going forward. The coils are very much a product of early Final Fantasy XIV. I don't mind the fact that the raids just became single encounter boss fights and the alliance stuff became like the heavier duty stuff. Really isn't any outside of the books, there isn't, like, you know, the Wondrous Tales, there isn't really ever any need to run the coils anymore. I think, actually, no, wait, no, I'm wrong, because there is one other time people run coils, that's for the Bog Treasure Hunt. Because coils are almost always on that, and they are, if you have a team of blue mages, they are always the effective way to grind. And I don't think that's changing anytime soon. You know, I just realized if... Oh, Final Coil Turn 4 is Bahamut! Oh, you know what? Just because I really like showing off bullying Bahamut. It's also, I really like this song. This song is gorgeous. My gun is... There we go. I could completely skip Mega Flare, but no. Oh, right, that does instant kill. I forgot that the walls are instant kill. I'm not gonna lie. I was so confident that I was gonna bully Bahamut, and then I forgot walls instant kill in the Bahamut arena. There we go. But, you know, it's easy when you're not being a jackass. Because, yeah, that's what I am. I am a jackass of a streamer. But, God, I do really like that music, though. Answer, the main theme of Realm Reborn. Fucking fantastic song. Honestly, I think I'd go as far as to say that Answer is one of my favorite raid themes. Outside, like, the Alexander stuff. Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording then, until we're done this. My main reason for wanting to get Red Mage level 91 really quick is because of the fact I don't want to keep running dungeons at, old dungeons as, Pictomancer, because I don't want to waste experience at the end of it, of, Dawntrail. There we go. Wait, did I not have, glasses on you? Let's fix that. I think we're gonna leave my Red Mage glam like this. This is a really good glam I have here. Yeah, so, let's see. Oh, wait, I'm still unrestricted. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Almost queued up for Bahamut. Yeah, I still need to do the, job quests. Which, I don't know if I have to complete one to complete, what's it called? To complete, Dawntrail. If I don't, then I'll just do them in my own free time. I mean, as it is, I'm probably going to have some wasted experience because I don't have another job at level 98. I know that was a thing my friend PK was doing. He was back in Endwalker. He was keeping 2 jobs leveling at the same time. So that way he didn't have any wasted experience. I do wish that we could give the experience rewards to from main story quests to other jobs. It would help immensely with level distribution. Oh no, we were heading towards another Aetheryte shard. Okay, if we're going to have a conversation, I'm going to want to do it as Red Mage just in case it pops. They've made themselves at home. Actually, before I queue up for that dungeon, actually, let me queue up instead. Let's queue for Alliance, right? Because it's got DPS in need. Can I cast... No, I left it back at the other place. Okay. So what I'm quickly gonna do is this. I'm gonna return so I can fix Clam stuff really quick. I will stand by, at least for right now, because I don't know what the relics of this Dawntrail are gonna look like. The Mandervillians are probably still my favorite. Especially in their final state when they look like Monados.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
They all got those...
Queen? What business brings her here, I wonder?
They all got the things on their head.
The Queen has come!
You look well, Paquine. And Katonye, I see you've already taken to your new position.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Lamachi.
Me?
I still don't trust her.
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can, even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
So why would Kryle's parents bring her to a whole other
Your
shard?
Majesty.
I mean, a whole other reflection.
You honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve, Wuk-Lamat, and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true, then. Wuk-Lamat is still so young. Oh, where are my manners? I am Popone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
How long have you been here?
Papone? That is a Tonawaktan ring to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kavkiwa?
Kavkiwa? I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Because it's been... There's a time dilation.
Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasolani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
Because, yeah, the way she's been talking, it doesn't make sense for it to have been a couple of days. He's been here for years.
Then tell me, please.
Or at least a month. I think years have to have passed. She's dead.
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
She died, I'm guessing, due to age, because we've mentioned time dilations before.
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf
Oh, no, I
that
could be wrong.
collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
I'm jumping to conclusions, and I'm guessing my conclusions are wrong.
You needn't push yourself, Popone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for...
Or not! I could have been right! Fuck! It wasn't as... Okay. I thought in my... Okay, so my thought process, I thought it had been generations. It's only... It's been 30 years, but still.
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago.
I'm going to wait to see if this goes through. If it does, then another pause, and I will do that. Going for an hour and a half, and I only have 45 minutes of recorded because I keep doing other stuff. Yep. The other good thing about running these dungeons in the roulettes in the side to level up my red mage. As we run through as Pictomancer, it's going to give me the excuse to collect the Tomestones of Poetics, so I can complete the other Mandervillian weapons. Because I've got my Rapier, my Gunblade. I think I'm going to finish my Scythe next. I'm not like, for the people watching on YouTube, this is probably very confusing because I'm like popping in and out of like this fight for the recording. It's just because this is very old content. If I still worked my old job, this is pretty much the stuff I would have been doing during the day between my between my streams and all. But being how my new schedule is, yeah, I can't do that anymore. Though there was something I want to talk about, because being in this dungeon again reminds me. Apparently, on the launch of what's it called? On the launch of Dawntrail, this raid was bugged. And actually impossible. Basically, Square Enix created an accidental DPS check. Oh wait, I have an engagement. That was like a Shadowbringer's move. So they redid the levels for my job. Huh. Because, yeah, no, engagement, if I remember correctly, was originally a level... fuck, I forget. I think it was like a level 70 skill. I think so? Let me think. 50 was, Realm Reborn. 60 was Heaven's Word. 70 was Stormblood. Yeah, 70. It was somewhere in the level 67, 65 category. I forget. It was right before, the Fairy Queen. Yeah, huh. So don't have Contrary 60, or 60, I don't know how the fuck to say that. I don't know how to say half the shit for my, Red Mage. Okay, back to pause the recording till we're done this dungeon. Okay, so this is gonna be my, the final roulette, but also, I'm going to double check something really, well, while we're going back through the cutscene to where we were. Hopefully it doesn't pop. Like, I'm hoping that this roulette doesn't pop when we're in the middle of the cutscene again. Like I said, I'll probably only end up doing this on, like, the Tuesday streams, or maybe and the reason for that is just because of the fact I want Mondays to be entirely focused on just the game.
You'll doubtless find much of what you...
Okay, we already went through all this.
Queen's... The Queen?
Yeah. We definitely aren't getting as much progress today just because of the fact I'm using this as an excuse to level up other jobs. This is actually how I was playing Endwalker.
When she... Me?
It's... Anne.
Okay, let's get it. Trying for the 30-year reveal.
That's it. And it would have...
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence.
I'm waiting for the reveal that she's evil.
Tuliola. They come from beyond the barrier.
The room? Ah. Right.
Yes. Kafki.
You're... Now that you mention it,
You know my mother?
Oh, I'm hoping his mother isn't dead. He'd either win.
I can't...
I have a question, Pepon.
I remember fixing a shelf. Forgive me.
You needn't push yourself, but
30 years!
absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago. Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Fuck! Okay, I should have picked it up there. I thought what he meant by that was the head of wisdom.
30 years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
This is just a piece of this reflection of Alexandria. It's not the
I
full
cannot say for certain,
area.
but I strongly suspect that to be the case. And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the Source's temporal flow.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sveen, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
I do like that they didn't, drag their feet on that reveal.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
Because we already knew about the time dilation from, our time on the First and the Source. So as soon as another reflection came into the equation, it probably, we could have figured it was gonna come up. Still, 30 years.
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zoralja.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fuel technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please, you needn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care.
I have a feeling there's some downside to this technology. Something this advanced has to have a downside.
If you two will follow me, we can begin the tour.
If I had to venture a guess, it might have to do with aether currents, and in particular, I don't know if you can be exposed to this much electrical
I
aether.
can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine. And that's enough for me.
And you trust her. Let the distrust rest with me. I'm the one who doesn't trust any of these people. Well, I trust the people. I don't trust her. Okay, gotta switch back to Pictomancer to turn in the job. Yeah, it would make sense that the languages would still be somewhat similar because of the fact that they are, at the end of the day, reflections of each other. Well, of the same world. So some of the elements would be the same. I don't know if it's gonna pop. This might be the shortest video for Final Fantasy XIV on my channel. It's just because I keep doing other stuff. There's also the question of what that one soldier was doing to the dead civilian back in the city. They were harvesting something. I don't know, I just have a really bad feeling about this place. trying to remember here. Isn't there a problem if you're exposed to too much of, like, a certain type of aether? There tend to be? Yeah, with how much thunder aether is around here, there's gotta be some problem happening to these people. These people even leave? So there seemed to be a problem for Kryle's parents. Her mother appeared to be, like, evaporating before she went through the gate. Yeah, everyone does seem to be enjoying their work and the fact that they're helping. I'm an adventurer. I don't have a job. I go and I kill things. Did you just call it? Gonna try to make me care about this girl, and she's going to be the final boss. I'm calling it. Yo, killing monsters, you say? It's my job. It's what I do. Well, I'm confident in my skills as a red mage. I don't think it's going to be enough to deal with this. Fucking hell. Yeah, let them deal with that. I will say, if that roulette pops, that's gonna be the last roulette I run tonight. With the, and then I'm probably gonna do another stream like this on Thursday, you know, where I do main story as well as having the roulettes running in the background. That one will have a lot less setup involved because of the fact that I will have, already done my, Wondrous Tales. Ugh. They don't know. I don't think anyone here knows that what Zeralja did.
What's happening over there?
It's nearly time.
And here's the problem.
I'm glad you could make it.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
We're here, Namika.
Oh.
Everything is going to be all right.
Oh. Fuck.
Oh, whoa.
What's the matter, dear?
It can't be. That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me. Wuklamat.
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Has she no more soul cells?
What?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
I'm probably gonna have to miss it. I'm not gonna
Ma'am,
skip this cutscene.
The ushers have arrived.
That was my bad. I should have switched to Red Mage before this. I didn't know it was gonna be this kind of cutscene.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on in us.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
What? Okay. I have questions. In particular, what are the soul cells they mentioned? I have a feeling that they're harvesting people.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, Having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
How?
It does seem the most likely explanation.
I don't think we've ever seen a displacement this bad, where it's this entire region.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a Void Gate, or even with the Crystal Tower.
Yeah, and that says something, because the Void Gates are smaller intersections to the 13th. But the Crystal Tower was designed for this.
In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
That one.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm.
The end of days.
The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's
Or an
noxious
umbral, my fault,
influence.
an umbral calamity.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sphinx as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
You don't have a good poker face, lady.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder. Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs.
I've been actually really excited to see Solution 9.
Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoraljar resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
That was weird.
It's not as if we have other pressing business.
No,
Not
wait,
until we
wait.
can get into this Everkeep.
The Warrior of Light is very observant. I do like that. That we catch little details that the other party hasn't noticed.
Thank you. For
Like the fact that we saw her back in
and
town.
for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
Oh, shit. They don't know. Oh.
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
Their happiness comes...
I don't mean to give offense, but I
Oh.
honestly have no idea who you are talking about.
That's linked...
I'm sorry.
That's actually linked to their brains, and...
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
They know. They don't remember the dead.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, fuck! I'm gonna have to deal with that. Oh wait, no. I already know the answer. No one's gonna remember her. Her people's happiness comes first. You're sad when people die. Fucking hell. He didn't know his Oh no. Either one of two things is going on. Either she never hooked up to this system that they got going on. It wasn't magic. I think it was that. It's definitely those things on their head. Fuck is that? Who did it remind you of? I was waiting for the where the existential dread was gonna come in. Yeah, so they do not remember they're dead at all. Or anyone, and to them it's like, oh, anyone who's just vanished is just they're on the cloud. It's like, nah, they're dead. Just in case before I turn in the next quest, I'm gonna let the roulette pop. Please don't be a tail. Got a mine system down here. Are they more of those robots, or... What's going on here? Or do we have a resistance movement?
What is this?
Dawntrail!
Dustwatch.
A trap?
It really is you!
Oh shit, it's his mother.
Huh?
Who?
I just have to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Elder.
Oh my god, this voice actor's actually killing it. I actually really like this voice actor.
What now?
It sounds like a mother who's so excited to see her child again. They don't have the things on their heads, so I'm guessing it's a resistance movement. Yep, that...
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fuzzy little bun bun. But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
Fuzzy little bun bun. Holy shit.
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I think he's just confused.
I'd know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten?
I like this woman. Whoa, what the fuck? I don't know how I just clicked out of a window in a borderless window game, but okay, that just happened.
I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Ellen Espear was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
I can't say that I do, but you know my father?
Oh my god, this is funny. After all the serious stuff going on in
This
this...
is notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
After all the super serious stuff, like, you know, the fear of death and existential dread, I needed this. I needed this. This nice little tension break.
I'm sorry?
Oh my god.
Oh, but this won't do. Come in, come in! Friends of my Ellen Espear are always welcome.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
Yo, any of you gonna explain what the fuck's going on?
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place, how are things still getting stranger?
That... Okay, I'm gonna wait till that pops, because I'm afraid of another cutscene starting when I talk to Arendelle. I love the slow, distorted music. God, that whole cutscene though was so good. Like, the serious moment, like everyone pulling out the weapons, followed by her calling him her fluffy little bun. Oh god, that was funny. That was funny. Oh, I needed that laugh. I needed that. Okay, let's go do this really quick. I saw the opportunity. I'm like, wait, I can cast Vermilion Scourge. Let's go. Okay, I think this is gonna. I think we're gonna end it because I believe we're probably gonna. I'm gonna end it with going to Solution 9, or maybe actually I'm gonna end it after this. After this quest, because I got work tomorrow. Like I said, this is gonna be at least what's going on YouTube. It's a lot shorter, but I got a lot done today. Cause she's dead. Oh, never mind. I thought she was okay. So she is alive. Hey! Okay, at least she's not dead. I was worried. What's the yeah, no, we've been kind of wondering about this. I've had my theories, but I want them confirmed before I start saying shit. Because it definitely seems to be able to erase their memories. Spends a soul to bring them back. No. Well, yes. Well, where the fuck do you think they're getting the spare souls? Yep. I was wondering when this was gonna come up again. Dilutes your sense of self. It's exactly what I thought it was. Saw this was Zarelja earlier. The 2 orbs we saw back in the soldier extracting. It's cold. And it's fucked up. Nothing could be immortal. We've seen it. We've fought it. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be our final quest for the day. It's expecting a resistance movement. This all seemed too clean. Yeah, so all the enemies here are, like, defective. Oh, weak to lightning, you say? Should remember to prep first. I mean, again, not everyone has the protagonist power of being able to resurrect, but still. Oh, a monk! Or a pugilist. Is this that red effect we've been seeing? Like with Zerelja. Oh! What's the downside of that? Something that has to have some kind of nasty side effect. We saw it back in Vanguard. This is just technological void set. I agree. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this. So I'm actually going to teleport back to the outskirts, just so I could get a rest experience while we're gone. But for now, I know this, at least on the YouTube side, that is a bit on the shorter side, but that's because there's like an hour of footage that isn't gonna be on the YouTube side. If you're interested in seeing what we do in that hour that isn't on YouTube, make sure you check us out on Twitch. I have been streaming Final Fantasy 14 on Mondays and Tuesdays. Sorry, I'm a little tired. As you can see, it's late. Yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays I've been doing Final Fantasy 14. Wednesdays I've been doing God Eater 3 with Lich of Headpats. And after Final Fantasy 14 Dawntrail, we will be switching up the schedule again, because after the main story and we get into the post game, I will probably switch 14 to being a one-day event on like Sundays or something when I have the day off. Then I'm trying to think here. After the main story, we might start Final Fantasy 16 and possibly Borderlands. Though Borderlands might be after God Eater. I'm still working out schedules in my head. And then, of course, next Wednesday, we start Gundam Breaker 4! I'm so excited for that game. But for now, I'm gonna go get some sleep.